don't even know what the. Streamlabs, we got beef. Y'all really getting on my. Y'all working my nerves. Literally had an update in the middle of like we went live 2 seconds ago and it booted me because it said it wasn't ready or something and it's still not. Everything ain't loading up. Don't do this to me right now. I'm not in the mood. What's going on, beautiful people? Kasabian Lavoe here. So I'd like to say, before we start today, thank you. Thank you to those who watch. Those who don't watch, thank you too. Because when you don't watch, all you're doing is missing out. And guess what? Tough noogies. Because you're missing out on some of the best stuff ever. My bad, I'm sharing everything. And then we'll start the show. We'll start recording and doing everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? You dig. Oh, can y'all read everything, by the way, on Facebook? If you're on Facebook Live, do you see all the words? Because I speak really fast, and I really don't think they can keep up with me. I wonder how fast I got to speak for enough people to keep up. Ooh, the dictation. Is that the proper terminology? Let's get this show started because, honestly, there's not much to talk about, and it's going to be a quick one. And if you haven't seen the clips, like, we have clips now. Like, yo, we lit. Oh, I got to get comfortable. We got clips now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like light flex. We got clips. Can y'all hear me, though? Is my audio good? I don't mean to make noise with the scruff, but how's the audio? How I sound? All right, let's get the show popping. Sorry, I need to go to a doctor, a gastrologist, and I need to get my gut biome back in check. See, my gut biome's all fucked up. And if I was on like live network TV, that shit wouldn't fly. I don't know if Takashi thinks we're gonna feel bad for him, but Bobby home. And I'm gonna say some things that might make some people mad, but Bobby home, and I'm glad he's home. Let's do it. Remember to listen to the music of the show. You got to head over to the podcast. Just search the Kasabian Lavoe Show on Google. You'll find it wherever you listen to podcasts. I promise. Such a good song, too. Can y'all hear it? I'm going to slow. Hold on. Hey. What did the boy do? And then they slow mo. See, my head was wobbling. It's Kasabian Lavoe Wine. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. This is the show that never ends. There's so much to talk about all the time, and that's what I come here to do. So you don't come to agree with me. You come to learn some shit and to argue with me. Make sure you head over to klavo.com and check out previous podcasts. We have 157 of them. Welcome to episode 158. Just yesterday, I had a memory for episode 18. 2 years ago when we started this bad boy. I'm very, very proud of where I've come, and thank y'all for joining us on this great adventure that we take every week. So head over to klavo.com. Check out the music, download, stream, share. Head over to popple.co. This is Popple. Can y'all hear me? Because last time I did that, they were like, oh, we can't hear you. And Jay called me and texted me and saved the whole stream. So we're having technical difficulties with Streamlabs. I don't like seeing the followers that follow me, like my new followers, because I'm looking at my homeboy's name and then the next name after that. That might be somebody I want to bring over to my house. You don't know me. Don't judge me. Shout out to the podcast listeners. Y'all the best. All the millions and millions of podcast listeners on Apple, Anchor, Spotify, shit. We're on like 13 different streaming services all over the world, including Amazon Podcasts, YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We got the clips now. Oh, I know it's the life. I don't care. Like, yo, my friends be talking to me like I'm supposed to be getting millions of views doing this shit. we're still starting. Like, I don't even know where this is gonna go. I have talent in mind that I want to put on to make this thing a little bit bigger and more people to really provide entertainment and infotainment, because I don't want this to be just me. So I'm working on things, and my main focus is always content, not necessarily like what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm spread out. It's slow and steady. I'm gonna keep it slow and steady. It's baby steps. You can't get to 1 million without hitting 1. So every day that we do this, we're getting closer and closer. But yo, I can't complain. Streams are up, views are up. I can't figure out YouTube. So if you're watching, head over to youtube.com and look up Kasabian Lavoe Show. And give us a subscribe, or Kasabian Lavoe TV. Just give us a subscribe, hit a like, get a comment, all the good stuff. We appreciate that over here. Did I do the Popple thing? Head over to popple.co, popl.co. This is Popple. Look. Damn, my bad. I OD'd that one. Can you see it? Popple. It's my little donut. It's an RFU chip. If you want to get your information out there to people in the post-corona world, that's the best way to do it. Use a Popple. It takes them to a custom landing page. Here, let me show you my custom landing page, just in case you don't understand what it does. When I Popple, or when you pop me, or I pop me, and this is what comes up on your phone. Landing page. Oh shit, they changed it. My bad, I didn't even know that. Ooh, who that? Ooh, mira que guapo. Okay. Anyway, it's the landing page with all your information. So if you're a realtor like myself and you're looking for a home in Las Vegas, please contact me. But if you're a realtor like myself and you're trying to get your information out there, I mean, what's better than Popple? You're literally in somebody's phone. You know how many times I've handed out business cards and I find them on the floor when I'm like leaving an establishment? First off, the embarrassment. I don't pick up change. I am definitely not gonna bend over to pick up my business card like you wildin'. It hurts my feelings. 1 tier. Okay? It's bullshit. Don't do that to people. It's not nice. We spend money and time, and it's a fucking job. If you don't want a house or you can't afford one, that's fine. Just say so. Be kind and say no. Anyway, with Popple, you're in their phone. So if they delete it or they don't even pay attention, it's cool because you don't even know. But if they pop you, they get all your information. Like literally, they can go right to your IG. They can text you, email you, call you. It's a dope little thing to have. Let me help you save some money. Head over to popple.co. Use Kasabian Lavoe at checkout. That's P-O-P-L. Can I start again? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, head over to popple.co. That's P-O-P-L. Why am I drawing a fuck? It's the C-O that fucks me up. Popl.co. Popple.co. Not com, co. Use Kasabian Lavoe at checkout for 20% off. Now I know what you're thinking. Kasabian, that's such a long fucking name to type in. Yeah, but you get 20% off. So imagine you get like a point off for every letter you type. It's worth it. I promise it's worth it. And we're going to we'll chug along. It's been a long day. I haven't been able to work out today. I've literally been in the studio since yesterday. I want to work out. I don't want to be fat no more. I'm sick of this fat shit. I am ready to be skinny and guapo again. I want to go outside and they go, oh shit, mira que lindo. Every time I step outside, oh, papi champoo, and shit like that. I'm really over this whole corona, depression, weight gain. Like, I'm just over it. I'm ready. We're ready to live life, and we're going to be bad bitches all summer. And me and Slam are going to be popping off at the pools and shit. We can't pop off the fucking pools. We're going to have a baby and shit with us. Whatever, motherfucker. We're going to be at Wet and Wild every goddamn day. That motherfucker in my backyard. It's lit. It's lit. We are live in beautiful Las Vegas, and it's literally 117 degrees outside. So if you live in Las Vegas and you're not outside, shame on you. Enjoy the day. It's been a beautiful day. Wash the cars. Had the kids chilling, doing their thing. They're going back to school. So things are moving. Things are moving in the right direction. I can't wait for us to get back to where we should be. You know what I'm saying? Back to working. Damn, how long we supposed to be locked down? Biden came out today, said, and then he said, and looked at the camera and said, I'm going to sign some more shit, and nobody's going to vote on any law that I want to pass. And every time he makes some type of new decision, he's a fucking dictator. He just does what he wants and has an executive order. Everything's with an executive order. He's supposed to make the economy better. Biden's supposed to make... Did you hear me? I'm going to let you think about that. He couldn't speak English today, but he signed an executive order. And then he blamed Trump for why our economy wasn't growing. I'm sorry, my stomach is making noises. What the fuck kind of world do we live? Like, all right, I'm just... Oh man, Tiger Woods was in a car accident and it looked terrifying. He was in a SUV and it seemed that he lost control. Uh, One of the directors of I believe it was a show he was doing, or he was doing something they were filming. One of the directors said that he pulled out of there in a rush and almost hit him, and it was in a joking manner. But it seemed that Tiger wasn't quite a rush to get there, which he was running late. His publicist and his people said. Um, Unfortunately, the car accident caused Tiger to have severe damage to, or not damage, excuse me, he had breaks. His legs broke, feet broke, or some shit like this, and he had to have surgery immediately after. They had to use the jaws of life to get him out of the car. That's terrifying. The idea that they had to use the jaws of life to get him out of the car. I mean, knowing his record of what happened before when he was on pills and shit because of his back, it's kind of scary, man. Like, I really hope he's okay. I think Tiger's a very misunderstood person that, fame kind of took over, and I really hope he does better. It sucks, bro. That motherfucking car rolled, like, I'm looking at pictures. Yo, that car rolled probably 8 or 9 times, and they said it rolled a few times. That motherfucker went beep, 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 all up and down the hill. It's ridiculous. What else happened? El Chapo's wife, she's my woman crush Wednesday. What a beautiful person. El Chapo Jefe, I see you. I see you. We ain't even gonna do none of that. But yeah, good job. Good job. Do me a favor. If you haven't seen the mugshot, go look at it. And then, I promise you she was the queen pin. I promise you. And you know what? Not even mad at it. If I go to jail, Paul, hypothetically speaking, if that shit would happen to me and Slim didn't back me the same way, I'll be very upset. Like, you better take the stand and not know shit. And then when the police come, you don't say shit. And speaking of when the police come and not saying shit, Bobby Schmurder's home. Everybody clap for Bobby. Bobby's home. It's a beautiful thing. Now I'm going to say some things that's going to piss people off about Bobby. I'm glad Bobby's home. I'm glad he didn't snitch. That's a real street gangster. That's a real street person. That's a real street man. I'm going to give him all that shit. Why? Because it's true. Different cloth. I respect what he did. Admirable. Honorable. He's a man. He took his time. He even took some of his homeboys' time so his homeboy could come home sooner. Gave himself more time so his boy could come home sooner. Now, the controversy with me, I don't think his music's that good. Sue me. I don't know. I am glad he's home. I don't think he's going to do 6ix9ine numbers. Just being honest. And a lot of people seem to forget that 6ix9ine has like this aura about him. Like, no matter what he did, he had a huge audience and a huge aura. And until now, we stopped giving a fuck. But prior to his incarceration, and even up to his incarceration when he came out, everybody was all over his shit. His views are through the roof. Rowdy put out a song. It didn't do that well. It didn't do too bad, but it didn't do that well. So let's see what he comes out with. I hope it's something new. I'm glad he's home. Stay out of trouble. Glad you home, and I hope you show a better way to these young guys that are, in the streets doing that street shit. That street shit is not fun. But if you do get caught doing street shit, sit your ass down and keep your mouth shut. Don't be out there tattletelling this shit. And if you a civilian, stop saying that you snitching or you talking about snitching. Civilians should really watch their mouth. That's such a fucking horrible habit that we have in today's society that people don't even know the difference between a snitch and just a tattletale. But Bobby's home. That's exciting. Let's see what comes out of that. This is how slow the day is. Who? Oh, yeah. Safari and Erica breaking up. Some lady jumped into the pond to get a dog. A frozen pond to save a dog. Like, yeah, clout is at an all-time high today. But that was it. Tiger wrecked. A bunch of nothing happened. Biden signed another executive order, which is pretty terrifying if you really want to think about it and digest it. The fact that he's getting away with doing that. No, I can't say getting away with doing it, but I mean, damn, is anything going to go to the court? Are we going to have any type of debate? Are we going to have any type of anything? Bro, he moved into office and the first thing he did was just sign executive order. And it's done nothing good. Nothing good has come of it. And we should pay attention to what else is happening around the country. Ted Cruz is fucking hilarious. I'm not mad at Ted Cruz. And guess what? Texas is hot as shit again. Ted, he fixed it. Ted did it. Ted came back from Mexico, from Cancun, after he dropped off his kids and shit. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna take the snow away. He went outside with a shovel and he dug out all the snow. So if you're in Texas, thank Ted Cruz. Like I said, really nothing happened this week, man. It was a slow week. It was a slow week. I was gonna talk about the baby knocking out a landlord. He beat up some dude that owns a house they shot a video in, but it's allegations. I don't like talking about the baby's allegations. I like the baby. I think that motherfucker cool as shit. Like that, out of all the new rappers, the baby's probably the dopest one out. But short episode today, y'all. Let's see what comes on Friday. Let's see if we can turn up on Friday and have a great episode, and we figure out what the hell's going on with Streamlabs. Yeah, we gotta figure out Streamlabs. I'm looking at all the numbers. Shit looks weird. I don't know what the hell's going on. It really doesn't make any sense. Yo, technology. We are victims of technology. That's what, or slaves to technology. Is that what it is? I don't even know what the term is. I still haven't got a good grasp on what NFTs were, but we will be working on it, and hopefully they'll get better. I want to talk about on Friday. Somebody was talking shit about coming too fast. I think that's gonna be the topic. We're gonna do that. We're going to do that. We're going to have some nasty adult talk on Friday. So if you listen to the podcast, tune in on Friday. If you're watching live, you know what time we're on. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 to 4:30, 4 to 5 o'clock. It depends. Hopefully when there's topics to talk about. Being in this space, I'm excited because like so many things are changing around us. A lot of people have lost their gigs in media because all they did was talk about Trump. That's actually a good topic. This idea that the media built around Trump, the literally the target that they all use to keep on busting at every day, day in, day out. Once that target left, media died. There's a lot of people that literally had shows, had roundtable discussion shows, talk shows, political shows. Everybody became fucking a political scientist, all because of Trump, just to shit on him, just because the ratings were good, because everybody wanted to hear what shit you had to say. He's been gone, but every Monday there's a new Trump story. So let's see what happens next Monday because it keeps the ratings going. Oh, yeah, he's going to CPAC. There it is. That's next week's Trump. So Monday, it'll be Trump at CPAC and then what Trump said at CPAC. And they'll keep pushing that narrative. Now, if the media has nothing to talk about because Trump is gone, then what's their job? Like, they're supposed to report the news. If they're not going to report the news properly and all they're going to do is just that's not even satire. It's just shitty hit pieces that really don't stick just for clickbait. I mean, you just made room. There's a whole lot of y'all gone. The next day, January 20th, that Trump was gone, ratings went down, damn near half? 53%, right? On Fox. 53 and 43%, Fox and CNN, down. And ratings still ain't been able to go up. Like, they literally needed Trump to talk shit so that they could stay alive. Like, they took down the Corona ticker when Trump left. Why? Look, keep it up till this shit's all over. You see, it was just all hit pieces left and right. And now they have nothing to talk about, which is great. It just leaves more room for us. I mean, I'm really not impressed with what is out there. Rest in peace to Rush. That made a lot of room. There's another YouTube clique of dudes that do pranks or some shit. David somebody. He's out there touching boys and setting up people to kiss people. Like, allegations are pretty heinous right now with that dude. David some shit. That's gross. But guess what? More room for us. More room for me. That's all I see. I'm sorry. That's how I think about type of shit like this because you know what? It's out with the old and in with the new. We're not going to keep living the way we live. Like, this show will change. Who knows? I might start wearing a suit when we do the show. Like, when we get the new studio set up, I might have a table set up with better lighting. Not better lighting, brighter lighting. And then I sit in the suit and I do the shit like the news. But I really don't want to. Like, I would prefer to just keep it like this and keep it lax. Like, I don't want to make it too serious. You tell me. Should we change it? Should we make it more serious? Should I be more serious? Should I have more enthralling topics that'll make your brain fucking wonder? Or should I just do a bunch of like random hit? Somebody's making popcorn in the fucking warehouse. Or should I just make like random hit pieces and shit? Just keep on doing. I just keep on doing this. I really enjoy just doing this. We literally talk about nothing. Snowfall comes on tonight. I'm fucking geeked and I can't wait. But I got Hulu, the app, so then I gotta wait till tomorrow. Don't tell me what happened. I don't want to see no post. Shut up about it. At the barbershop, one of the guys from the barbershop, one of the OGs, he was like, oh, shit, I remember Franklin Fool. That motherfucker right there used to move all the work in. I was like, oh, shit. We have to do a podcast at the barbershop. That's going to be necessary. There's some OGs in that motherfucker that can tell some stories. And the story with Franklin is fucking crazy. My grandfather told me something when I was a kid that I never understood. It kind of hit me when I was a little bit older. But he said, you've never heard a story about a real gangster. I said, what you mean? You a gangster? And he says, yeah, but you never heard no stories about me. You just heard what I tell you. Excuse me. He said, when you hear stories about gangsters, or you see movies about gangsters, those are snitches. And those are the ones that got caught. They're really not that gangster. You know, it took me a while to understand that. But yeah, every fucking gangster story you hear about, they're a snitch. All of them. Frank, all of them. And then you look at the Takashi doc and you see the two bozos from Treyway that are not in jail, but Takashi's a snitch. But y'all was gangbanging, and this motherfucker literally sat it on the camera and said he was in and out of jail every day, every month, every week or some shit, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. But nonetheless, he's sitting in front of the camera talking. Was Takashi the only snitch? I would really love to know. I heard Joe Budden say, he goes, oh, you know what's fucked up? I can't believe that the only black people got locked up and the one Spanish kid got away with it. I'm like, damn, is that what happened? Or did the people that were doing shit got caught up and all they did was use Takashi as leverage? Everybody had time before Takashi spoke. Like, you can say what you want to say, but if the case was if they already had time on the books, like they were like, yo, you're going to get 30 years, 20 years before Takashi even said anything, then did his, statement really hold any value? I don't think so. I really don't think so. On top of, why was those two other dudes able to be out? Like, they was doing this. I thought that was, you know what? Let me stop. The only thing I'm saying, I'm not accusing anybody of shit, but I think they snitched too. That I will accuse them of snitching. I think those motherfuckers are two snitches. And don't justify them not being in jail for whatever the fuck they did, because they was gangster too. Like, the way Boy was talking, he was like, yo, I was out there doing this, doing that. I'm in and out of jail. And I'm like, damn, dog, like, why are you so proud to say that you was in and out of jail? Like, the only way you could be on camera saying that you proud of what you did and you got away with the shit you did is because you got a deal. Like, that statute of limitation, like, that shit was 3 years ago. You have a deal. Like, do you not get that? Like, if you're talking about the criminal fucking past or your criminal doings, you have a deal. There's a RICO case on your gang and you're not in jail? Are you fucking kidding? Do you understand RICO can get your mother hemmed up? Like, what are you talking about? So don't make this a race thing between Takashi and all the people from Treyway and whatnot. It was just a fucking bad job. They moved horribly. You don't bring in the new booty into the gang. You just don't do shit like that. And when you do it right, you don't show that motherfucker to work and you don't take him outside and tell him to do this. Hey, man, right when he was sitting there talking about, yo, when you catch a body and let me send money, shut the fuck up. That's not for you to be talking like that. Keep that shit to the music. You ain't about this. From day one when I saw Takashi, I said he needs a daddy. That boy needs a daddy. A lot of you men need daddies. That's it. That motherfucker needed a daddy. But that boy, I think it was Harvin, whatever the fuck else, boy, they snitch. Straight snitch. I'm going to do like facts. That's what that boy academics be doing. How they out? Don't anybody ever think? Don't that ever cross your mind? I mean, it's been running in the back of my head, man. Fry's is closing across the world or some shit. At least here in the United States. So rest in peace, Fry's. It ain't what it was. Well, shit, for the studio, I was inside of Fry's probably 4 or 5 times a week. Fry's and Sam Ash. Shit, I had to build it somehow. Building computers, making them fast enough. I couldn't get them fast enough. But things change, and Fry's is just a fucking warehouse of junk. There's so much shit from top to bottom in that bitch. Yo. Well, I think that was it. Right? Nothing? All right. Can we do that? I don't think we can. I wanted to play music out. But anyway, my name is Kasabian Lavoe. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wah.